Hi everyone, and welcome to week 3 of the Scrap Hoarders Holiday Collaboration Series. I'm Jeannie Ellis, and I'm also known as Scrapbooking Mama. Well, this week we're doing cards. Last week it was tags or treat toppers, and the week before it was embellishments. And what fun it is to go through your scraps and use those things up. If we have a lot of them, especially, we want to get started on using them. At the top of the description box, you're going to find a link to the next person in the lineup. I hope that you will take time to watch all of the videos and give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope that you will consider subscribing. And be sure that you click on the little bell below. If you get lost or you can't find your way or you have to come back later, you can use the word #ScrapHoarders to find all of our videos so that way you can pick up. Now, some of us might be offering prizes on the channel, so be sure that you pay close attention to the details. At the end of this series, which is today, this is the last video. Of course, you still have time to comment. We'll have 3 grand prize winners drawn from those that watched and commented on all of the videos each week. The grand prize drawings are open stateside and internationally. Be sure that you check the description box for all details because I may have missed some, so make sure that you read that. Now, as you can see, I already have all my scraps out and the tools I plan on using. My embossing die cut machine's over there, the other area, so I'll have to leave to do that part of it. But I saw this idea on Pinterest. I thought I'd try it out. The first thing that I'm going to have to do is cut out some circles before I do anything else. I really don't know how many yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the cutting and see what happens from there. So these are 1-inch circles. I didn't have a 3/4 inch punch, so I'm using this 1-inch one. And this is 2-sided, so I may just go ahead and use both sides in that one and punch 2 of them out. I really don't know how many I need until I get started. Now, I don't know if you can tell what I'm going to be doing yet or not, but we'll find out. Okay, now I need to get a card foundation because even though I've got scraps that I have to use, I have to have a card base. And I don't have a big enough base of a scrap to do that. So I'll be right back. Now I have my card base. So I decided to go ahead instead of running it, the embossing machine with the folded piece, I just went ahead and used a piece of scrap that I did have handy. And I thought I'd go ahead and emboss that. It's one of those textured ones. So I couldn't run through the machine properly. So I just went ahead and used this piece here. And it works fine. So what I'm going to do, and this is wooden planks. See how deep that is? Isn't that pretty? And I'm just going to take my Tim Holtz Distress Oxide, the walnut stain, and I'm just going to rub it over. And I like the fact that it's got some distressing in the wood itself too. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. But anyway, I like that. That came out better than I thought. So now I need to make a decision. Do I want my wood planks to go this way, or do I want to go this way? I kind of like them this way. And I need to see what circles are going to fit. So I'm just taking this piece, or these pieces, not this piece, and I'm going to try to get it into a circle. So it took exactly 10 to make this. I'm going to find me some ribbon and I'll be back. So I've got this ribbon here. I'm going to move this down. It may not be in that order again, but that's okay. I'm going to put some ribbon down this way. Okay, now that will dry clear. Okay, now so because I've got my ribbon in now in place, I'm going to start getting my, well, I cut 2 of those and didn't know it. I'm going to start putting my wreath together. And you saw how I did the checking to see how many I need and everything. So basically, I'm just doing that again. And I want to go down a little bit more because I want, hopefully, I'll have enough room for a bow. So here we go, fast motion. Okay, so now we have the wreath all done as far as that part of it goes. So the next thing that I want to do, as soon as I find my scissors, is I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. It should be dry enough. Yeah, maybe not quite dry enough, but it'll be okay. Okay, now I have that part done. Before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and glue it onto my card base. So the next thing I want to do is put a sentiment down here, and I kind of want to see which stamp I want to use first. And let's see, I've got Noel. I've used that one quite a bit on other cards. And there's a Merry Christmas one, but it would cover part of that, so I may have to use a Noel again. Okay, so I'm going to use Noel, and it's going to be right there. And then I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I've got my Noel here, and I need to get him onto my other side of my platform. And I've decided to use red to do the stamp. And I have done red on this one many times, as you can tell, because it's got the stains of red on it. So the next thing I'm going to do is take that paper, put this up first, and cut out the word Noel. And I'm going to leave this out for a minute, because I might do something else too with it. And I'll be right back. Cut this out. Okay, so I've got this done in here, and I'll use a 3D foam on it, but I'm first going to experiment, even though maybe I shouldn't, because I got it basically done. Now this is what I like about the stamping tools like this, is that you can do multiple stamping if you want to do like in the same spot in different cards. Of course, that's not what I'm doing on this, but it does make it handy to use the same stamp over and over in different sections on the scrap paper you're using, so that you can cut out your multiple pieces. So this is a pretty clover color. Make sure I don't, I've been known to stamp on the wrong side. Okay, as you can see, I've used virtually all of this. I mean, there's still room to do little things. I may or may not keep it. I don't know, but we'll see. And I've got ink on my fingers, of course, I always do. But I've got all these little pieces here, and I'm thinking, and I know that I've got this little spot here, but I might try to cover it up with something. So I'm going to see if I can get these in here. some on the outside, some on the inside. Because I've got my Noel to put in here. I'm going to stick it over here real quick before I mess that up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue my holly leaves on. So I've decided to use these markers to cover up my area that has whatever boo-boo that was, whatever it came from, because I don't remember seeing it before. But it doesn't mean it wasn't there. I just didn't see it. So they're both decorated now. So I'm just going to put little dots around here on the holly leaves, just a little bit. Not enough to really show anything, but you know they're there, don't you? Now, I was going to glue this section down on the top of the holly leaves, but I thought, no, I think I'm going to leave it because to me it'll give a little bit of dimension, not quite dry there, but it'll give a little dimension, which is kind of what I want here. And there you have a wreath. I may have to do something to get these to pop out more, and if I do, they'll be in the picture, and I'll tell you what I did when I get there. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the description box below. Go to the next person in the lineup, and again, you know, give us a thumbs up and a comment. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching. Many blessings. Bye for now.